Let me ask you something that might surprise you. What if I told you that you are manifesting right now? Yes, you are. Even as you watch this video, that every thought you think, every story you tell yourself, and every emotion you sit in is shaping your reality. Hi there, my name is Kelly. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome. This is a place where we dive into tips, tools, and the truths to help you manifest abundance and step into your most aligned and radiant self. And today, we are diving into the power we all have to manifest. But here's the real question. Are you doing it consciously or unconsciously? Let's explore. Manifestation isn't something you turn on or off. It's not a technique. It's not a trick. It's not a sometimes thing. It's actually law. The law of attraction. Like gravity, it's always in motion. Whether you are aware of it or not, your thoughts are planted seeds in the garden of your subconscious mind 24/7. And just like Napoleon Hill said in Think and Grow Rich, if you follow our past videos or discussion where we talk about the concept of autosuggestion and Napoleon Hill, you will remember. But Hill said that your mind is like a fertile soil. And if you don't intentionally plant what you want, weeds will grow. Those weeds, they are unconscious beliefs, the doubts, and the stories you inherited from others. And that is the difference between manifesting by design and manifesting by default. Which one are you doing? Let's break this down. Do you know that we have over 60,000 thoughts a day? That's wild, but yeah. And according to research, up to 90% of those thoughts are repetitive, and picture that, 80% of those thoughts are negative. Can you believe this? Gosh, if we think about it, it's better than even think about it. So if you're not paying attention, your subconscious is creating based on your old programming. In other words, your past wounds, societal conditioning, fear-based narratives that you brought with you from childhood, living your life experiences, etc. And here's the kicker. Your subconscious mind doesn't filter reality from imagination. And we talked about that on previous videos. And actually accepts whatever is repeated often and with emotion. So if you constantly say, I'm not good enough, nothing ever works out for me, guess what? Your mind takes that in as truth. It aligns your behavior, your perception, and yes, your vibration with that belief. And through the law of attraction in the reticular activating system, remember the RAS? The little brain filter that tunes into what you focus on, your outer world starts to reflect that inner story. So let me share a personal account here, a personal moment. Before my spiritual awakening, I kept hitting financial walls over and over again. When I couldn't figure it out, a way or the why. And I struggled a lot. So essentially, I was doing the right things, working hard, setting goals, but deep down, you know what I was doing? I didn't believe I was worthy of wealth. I'd unconsciously absorb the idea that money was hard to earn, that abundance wasn't for people like me. And it wasn't until I started paying attention to my inner dialogue, you know, from Neville, those sneak little background thoughts, that everything changed. And I realized I had been manifesting scarcity unconsciously. And I mean, it's one of those things that we don't even realize it. And the shift started when I decided to take the wheel back, to become conscious of my thoughts and to reprogram my mindset, to reprogram what I believe I deserve it. Then you may ask, Kelly, how do you know if you're manifesting unconsciously? So here are a few signs. Sign number one, you keep experiencing the same negative pattern even when you try to change them. You know another sign? You know when you feel you've been doing everything right, you're doing vision boards, you're affirming, you are scripting, but nothing shift. That's another sign. Another sign, you hear a quiet, recurring voice that says things like, it's not going to happen, you're not ready yet, you know, those type of things. Or, for example, your desires feel far away, like they belong to other people. And if any of this sounds familiar, please know that there is nothing wrong with you. Your subconscious mind is simply doing what is trained to do. But you can change that. You know how? Let me give you a few practical tools so you can start manifesting on purpose or by design. So step number one, awareness is everything. And it is definitely everything. So start noticing your self-talk. That's the first step. Journal about your recurring stories. You tell yourself about love, money, worth, success, or everything else you want to manifest. Start paying attention because you will start noticing a pattern there. And then we go to step number two, that is reframe those thoughts with emotion. And this goes back to our conversation that affirmations only work when they are charged with belief. So, for example, say things, I am safe to receive abundance. I am abundant. I am wealthy. And really feel it. Anchor it in your body and feel it. And then we go to step number three, that is visualize vividly. And this is another one that I keep emphasizing throughout my videos about the importance of you visualize using all your five senses. So see your dream life in the first and third person. In other words, in third person as you see in your mind's eyes as if in front of you, but in first person as you're living this experience right here, right now, in the present moment. For example, feel the sunlight, smell the room, hear while you are engaging on those manifestations or the situation you wish to manifest. And that leads us to our step number four, that is practice autosuggestion. And this one, as Napoleon Hill taught, repeat empowering thoughts to your subconscious daily. It's kind of affirmation, but repeat with emotions, with fervor, empowering thoughts to your subconscious and let them sink through repetition and emotion. This is very important that you repeat and you feel it with all your senses. And then go to step number 5, probably one of my favorites, that is meditate and observe. And here's the thing. Meditation allows you to separate yourself from your thoughts, and it helps you become the observer instead of the reactor. And that's when you start choosing your thoughts intentionally instead of let your thoughts exist by default. And remember, the subconscious doesn't understand I want. It understands I am or I have. I am abundant, I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am deserving of abundance, I am attracting abundance effortlessly into my life, etc. You get the idea? So speak, think, and act as if your desire is already true, it's already happening. So yes, you're actually manifesting right now. Did you notice that? And I hope you're carrying positive thoughts. And remember, with every thought, every belief, and every emotion, you are shaping your reality. And just one more thing, the power has never left you. But it's time for you to take the power back from unconscious habits and step into your conscious creation. Remember, we are co-creators with the universe. So let's not live by default and let's manifest by design. And if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear. Have you ever caught yourself manifesting unconsciously? What beliefs are you reprogramming right now? Let me know. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. It helps this message reach more people who need it. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more tips, tricks, and techniques to create the life you dream of. So, this is what I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.